The war has begun, a joint U.S.-Israeli strike on Iranian soil and Tehran's devastating retaliation. Putting an end to all speculation, Israel and the United States launched direct military strikes inside Iran early on February 28th. Yes, you heard that right. This wasn't just Israel. The United States itself directly participated in this offensive. U.S. President Donald Trump confirmed in a video address that the United States has commenced major combat operations. Meanwhile, Iran has not sat idly by. They have initiated a fierce counterattack, launching swarms of missiles and drones targeting U.S. military bases and Israel. In today's broadcast, we will uncover the untold details behind this massive escalation, identify the targeted locations, and examine whether this pushes the globe to the brink of World War III. Preparations for this offensive were not made overnight. For months, the United States has steadily bolstered its military presence in the Middle East. On February 24th, at least 12 highly advanced American F-22 Raptor fighter jets landed at an Israeli airbase, serving as a tactical precursor to dismantle enemy radar systems. The two nations sat at the negotiating table for the final time on February 27th. Following a lack of diplomatic progress, Donald Trump delivered a stern ultimatum. He stated that since Iran rejected the opportunity to abandon its nuclear ambitions, the U.S. had run out of patience. Trump ordered Iranian officials to lay down their arms, warning them of certain death otherwise. Immediately following this, the joint strike commenced. Israel has dubbed this campaign Operation Lion's Roar, while U.S. media outlets are referring to it as Operation Epic Fury. The primary objectives of the U.S. and Israel were the destruction of Iran's nuclear facilities, as well as its military and missile command centers. International media and satellite imagery indicate extensive damage to the heavily fortified compound of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in Tehran. However, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has confirmed that neither Khamenei nor President Masoud Pezeshkian were killed in the strikes, and that both remain in secure locations. Alongside military targets, reports are emerging of significant civilian casualties. According to Iran's state news agency IRNA, at least 57 people were killed and 45 injured in a U.S.-Israeli strike that hit a girls' school in southern Iran. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has justified the offensive as a necessary campaign to eliminate an existential threat to their nation. In the immediate aftermath of the strikes, Tehran launched its own formidable retaliation. Under the banner of Operation Truthful Promise 4, Iranian forces are striking not only Israel, but also U.S. military installations across the Middle East. Warning sirens are blaring across Israel, and a nationwide state of emergency has been declared as Iranian missiles and drones penetrate their airspace. However, of greatest concern is that U.S. bases in the Gulf states are now directly in Iran's crosshairs. Iran has launched missile strikes at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, Ali Al Salem Air Base in Kuwait, Al Dhafra Air Base in the UAE, and the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters in Bahrain. Reports indicate that an Asian national was killed in the UAE by falling missile debris. In response to the escalating crisis, airspace across the entire Gulf region has been completely shut down. This escalation has triggered severe panic globally. At the urgent request of nations such as Russia, China, and France, the United Nations Security Council has convened an emergency session. While the prime ministers of the UK and Canada have expressed support for U.S. action, they have also strongly urged de-escalation to prevent a wider regional conflict. Conversely, nations like Ireland have voiced deep concern over the strikes. Geopolitical analysts warn that this direct confrontation between Iran and the U.S. will severely destabilize the entire Middle East, with catastrophic implications looming over the global economy and energy markets. Is this conflict spiraling into Third World War, or will rapid intervention by global leaders bring about a diplomatic resolution? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. To stay updated on these critical global developments, be sure to subscribe to Shornali TV and click the bell icon. Thank you for watching.